Chosen ones, where you are. Chosen ones, back with another powerful and productive video. Right, great. You read the title and you know what this video is about. But before I start this video, let me start this video by saying champions are not crowned because they are champions. Champions are crowned because they have defeated their opponents, their enemies. All right? Champions are crowned champions because they never quit. Because they are aware that quitters never win and winners never quit. So because of that, champions are being crowned because they don't give up. They persevere because they conquer their enemies, their opponents, and that is why champions are crowned. In this video, permit me to ask you, are you a champion? Are you a champion? My prayer for you is that may you become a champion. May you defeat your opponents. May you defeat your enemies. May you triumph over your enemies. May you succeed. May you prosper. May you do well in this life. All right? Great. Now, let's talk about the most dangerous type of chosen ones on earth here. These are the most dangerous type of chosen ones. I don't know if this video is going to resonate with you. But if this video resonates with you, count yourself blessed because you are among the few that are chosen. And you are powerful and very dangerous. Yes. And when I mean dangerous, I mean dangerous. Right? Great. This is not a word to flatter, but this is for real. The most dangerous type of chosen ones on earth that we have here are the great givers. People that give tremendously. Yes, great givers are the most dangerous type of chosen ones. You cannot mess up with a chosen one that is a giver. Yes. You know why? Because these people, they aren't afraid to share what they have with people. They aren't afraid to share what they have with the less privileged, with the needy, with the orphans, with the widow, with the widower. They are not afraid to just give, spend more on others and less on themselves. And they become the most dangerous because each and every day, each and every time they are thinking of what to give. And each and every day, each and every time they touch the innermost part of somebody. They touch the innermost being of someone. So always, all the time, someone keep praying for them. You see, when you touch the heart of someone, the spirit of someone, and the person begins to pray for you, the person is praying from the innermost part. And such a prayer becomes very dangerous. It works miracles. It does great things. It makes things work. So these type of chosen ones that are givers, great givers, every day, every time there is someone praying for them. Even if they don't pray for themselves, 24/7, there is someone praying for them. There is someone saying, God bless you. God bless this man. God bless this woman. God bless this person. It's enough prayer. This type of chosen one, when you try to take their name to fetish places, to occultic places, their pictures to occultic places, to, diabolic thing, to do diabolic things, all right, evil things, using their name and pictures, when you go there, they will tell you, not this one. We cannot touch this one. We cannot harm this one. The fetish priest will tell you point blank that this person, no, you cannot dare touch this person. is the wrong one to touch. Because when you touch this person, the entire universe is going to be against you. The 4 elements of the earth in this universe are going to work against you. Yes. What I mean by the 4 elements that controls this universe is air, or the wind. We have water, we have fire, and then we have the earth. These are the 4 elements. If someone wants to do you something, the person is for sure going to use one of these 4 elements. Yes. And chosen ones who are great givers, when you use these things against them, it never works. Because why? The universe has recognized them. God has recognized them as solution givers, as problem solvers for others, for people. So God makes them his very own. The universe makes them his very own. The universe embrace them and fight on their behalf. The universe provide for them. God provide for them. Their Redeemer becomes so strong and mighty. That is why great givers, they never lack anything. Yes, great givers never lack. They always have abundance. They always being blessed. In one way or the other, they are always being blessed. Because they've sown to solve the problem of someone. And that is why they are the most dangerous type of chosen one on this earth. The great givers. They give not because of classic and selfish desires or motives, but they give because they are born, they are chosen to do such. So they give without expectation. They normally give to people who cannot pay them back. And I tell you, you have not truly lived if you haven't done something for someone who cannot repay you back. Oh yes, many people, they've been given, but they give with selfish and classic motives and desire. They give because they want to be given back. They give because they want it to be multiplied back. They give because they want to benefit back one day. But I tell you, this type of chosen ones, they give because they understand what is love. They give because it makes them feel good. They give because that is their nature. They don't suffer with giving. Before they know, they already give. This type of chosen ones don't mind giving their last. And later they will be like, hey, it was my last that I've given to this person. I'm not having anything on me. Hey, what would I eat? Before they know, they get a supply from a different place. They get a blessing from a different angle altogether. They never lack. They never lack. So always they aren't afraid to give. They are not afraid to sow something. I'm telling you, when I'm talking about giving, I'm not talking about only in monetary aspects, but you can give your love, you can give your smile, you can give your encouragement, you can give your inspiration, you can give your talent, your potential, your gift, your purpose. You can provide service to humanity. It is a form of giving. All right? That is why most of the time, the rich are always rich and they are always being blessed. Yes. And the poor, even the little that they have is even being taken from them and given back to the rich. Because we have rich people that they give tremendously, greatly. They give without even thinking about it. When they are giving you something, Sometimes money, they don't even count. They just pull it for you. Yes. They just give. Just like that. Because that makes them feel okay. That is who they are. That is how they are created. They are chosen to be like that. And you cannot mess with such people. Yes. Their Redeemer is so mighty and great. And when you try to fight them, you're not fighting them alone, but you are fighting all the people they've been helping. So all such people, their spirit backs them up to fight. The entire universe fight on their behalf. So you can never win when you try to fight them. The great givers. They give. They just give because they understand. They sow into the spirit. They know that life is not better off without giving. So they always want to give. They always want to give something. They always give what their life depends on. They spend more on others and less on themselves. And they are always blessed. Humanly speaking, you would think these people are fools, but they aren't fools. They never lack. Yes, and God always fight for them. The universe always makes sure they are being blessed, they are being provided for, they are being cared for. This type of chosen ones never suffer because the love that they show always speak for them when they don't have it, because they don't give based on expectation. They don't give to expect back. So God now becomes their rewarder, who rewards them in a tremendous way. Are you this type of chosen ones? Are you this type of chosen one that you always give? We are living in a world where everybody want to take, nobody want to give. Yes, but I tell you, these type of chosen ones are God's own favorites, because God gives to all and takes from none. So when they are given, it just makes them like God, who gives to all and takes from none. God makes the sun shine on both the righteous and unrighteous, the just and unjust. He makes the rain fall on both the righteous and unrighteous, the just and unjust. He supplies everything for both the just and unjust, the righteous and unrighteous. So their giving makes them get fulfilled from within. Whether you thank them, you don't thank them, they are okay, because that is their nature. And that is what makes them very dangerous. Yes, it makes them dangerous. The prayer from the people they normally help is the prayer that sustains them. Not the prayer that they pray, but the prayer that the help they give touch somebody's heart to start to pray, to start to speak in tongues, to start to, add them in their prayers. It's what protects them, anchors them. It's what helps them to become champions, to defeat their enemies, to defeat their opponents. That is what makes them winners. Are you this type of chosen one? If you are this type of chosen one, I am telling you, you are blessed. You are blessed. You are one of a kind. You are one in a million. You are exceptional. You are great. You are going places. Right? The great givers. Yes. Are you this type? Are you the type that gives without expectation? That love without expectation? Or are you the type that love because you want to be loved back? You help because you want to be helped back? You give because you want to be given back? You want people to reciprocate what you've done for them? In that way, you have received your reward already. But when you do something, when you give to people, the needy, that cannot give back to you, you've done it to God. You've done it to the universe. And the universe becomes your rewarder. Your rewarder. God becomes your rewarder. So whatever you've given is going to be pressed down, multiplied, shaken, and given back to you. Some people will say, oh, I give to people, and when I give to them, they don't repay me back. They repay me with evil. It is because you are given with a desire, with selfish and classic motive. You're given because you want people to see that, yeah, you are a good giver. You want to look good in the eyes of people. That is people. People give to boast. But this type of chosen one, they never give to magnify themselves above the people they are giving to. When they give in sincerity, in humility, in kindness, in humbleness, in meekness of the heart. That is who they are. Chosen ones, thank you so much for watching this video. Are you one of them? If you are one of them, comment in the comment section. I am a great giver. And God will bless you. All right? God will bless you abundantly. Yes. Giving is much of a blessing. Yes. You see, the rich are always blessed because they are always giving. They are always providing some kind of service to humanity. A rich man can establish a hospital, a clinic, a school, a pharmacy to help people. A rich man can have about 100 acres, 500 acres of farm where birds, animals will feed on the crops, and for sure he's also gonna get more and more and more to sell, to benefit, to feed people, to feed. But the poor eat, and not even leftover are being left. Yeah. So it pays to be rich. But if you can't give in little, you cannot give when you become rich. Yes. There are people, they are like, oh, I'll start to give only when I make it, when God bless me, when God bless me with this, when God bless me with that. You can't give when God bless. You see, the best time to give is when you have little, when you have nothing. That is what pleases God. The woman who was paying the offertory and put a coin in the offertory bowl touched the heart of Jesus because that was her all. Nothing was left. But the others were given out of the abundance that they have, so there are more for them. And Jesus said, this woman has given her all. Even though it's a coin, she has given more than those who have given huge sum. If you can give, you can part with the little that you have. You can also part in abundance. If you cannot part with the little that you have, you cannot part when you have abundance. And always, God blesses us according to the disposition of our hearts, because God knows our hearts. He knows the desire behind it, behind the actions we do, the things we do. Right? Thank you. See you in my next video. I'm out for now. Peace.